Hello guys, TwinklePhoenix here. Welcome to the FNaTI treasure on Wikipedia. So today I'm going to talk about, this video is going to be really small. It's going to answer a question about where the heck the rumor for Daisy is coming from and whether or not she's in the game. Well, Clockwork was kind enough to inform me that in the comments of one of my videos that apparently somebody had asked during either Tuesday or Thursday during the time of the consultations, when you can actually ask the creator any question at all within for an hour. You guys can come on and ask them questions. And apparently somebody asked whether or not Daisy's in the game. The creator turned around and said, what makes you think I haven't already added her? There was neither a confirmation nor a denial whether or not she'd been added. I mean, I can see now why people think she has indeed been added. But he didn't confirm, but he didn't deny it either. But, she might make just a cameo, possibly. Like, you'd see her there, but she might not move. And, like, a spare suit. And finally, yes, everybody, it's been confirmed by the creator. The photo of Minnie, the one that I said looked like she was hanging, and the Wikipedia had it put down as floating during TGSE. It's been confirmed by the creator, indeed, she was hanging up. So, there we go, guys. That answers our question as well. She was hanging up. So, we already knew that, but I thought I'd just bring that to you. But, I can neither... It's possible she is indeed being added. But as of yet, I don't know if she'll be like a working suit. Like, Goofy moves around and attacks his body, does his head attracts stuff to murder your face. Donald attracts stuff to murder your face. She could just be like one of those characters that don't do anything. Like, she's referred to in a scene, she doesn't play a part in it, or she might. I don't know. I really want to know where the heck Donald's body went to. I know it's a silly question, probably not going to find out, but I'm so curious as to why. His head is there, yet his body was not. Anyway, I don't know if anybody else has been updated. Let's just have a little run through to see if anybody's been updated. Obviously, we know by now Goofy a bit of information. We're not sure what night he will appear. It's not explained why he has no ears on his one. King of England, though, his head shouts, "Hear me," yet he has no ears. For Mickey, anything at all, R2, mate? Have you got anything left? Is there anything that we haven't already covered with you? Anything at all? Anything? No. Okay. For the Minnie, have you had anything added to you? Anything at all? Again, nobody has had her in the game, in the proper game at all, as of yet. She's supposed to, people have reported seeing her, but I have yet to see her. Again, guys, remember, rumors and theories are what's going around, what people think might be possible. And she is indeed voiced by Purely Sinner. Okay, no, nothing added there. Oswald, do you have anything added to you? Has somebody finally wrote on here that he indeed does appear in the remastered, or not? He does indeed work. Because I've been doing it and I still can't get him to do anything for me. Not fair. He hates me in the remastered. He won't move for me. No, nothing's been added. Pluto, no, Pluto, you were a mysterious character. I've tried everything to try and think of what possible connection this dog has with the Undying, and nothing. I got like a few theories, but none of it is making sense. Well, not properly anyway. What the hell did the dog do? Did the dog lead people? Did the dog actually go and tell the Undying when somebody new was in the office? Is that what the dog is? Is he like a watchdog or something? And he's like, oh look, there's somebody new in the office, better go tell the Undying. And tell him somebody's trespassing. And then the Undying tells the white figure, maybe. I don't know. Could be a spy. So we say, Mouse, have you had anything added to you except being adorable? And he does scream quite often. Yay! 5 times! He can do bloody more than that now. I still can't get him to do the 4 times for me though. Alright, okay. Suicide screens are playing and laser did not appear again for tonight. I don't know why he does that. The least he could do is turn his TV off so he wouldn't hear the static, but apparently he's too rude to do so. Okay. Okay. Disney, okay. Okay, anything about you? Has anything been added about you? Something about he will talk. Okay, nothing has been added about him. The Undying. I still can't work out what the Undying would have in connection with this place. What exactly does he represent? The fact Undying. He will, the Undying will speak, the Undying goes to the wall. Again, how the heck is the dog linked to you? Is he your spy? Okay. They're no white figure. I'm still gonna end up calling her the sinner. I don't know why. Maybe because that's who she's voiced by. Okay, there's nothing about her whether or not she's connected to any other suit. Or if she was involved with Henry at all. We tell like the little models her children or something. I hope not. Oh god. Okay. Greg. Henry. Anything new added about Henry? Again, he's either dead, or by some miracle he's still alive, or barely alive. But I'm leaning more to later that he's dead. Yeah, either the Undying killed him, or possibly the face did. It's convenient, though, that at the end of a blood trail, again, it's not confirmed what type of blood trail it is, but they find the face, and the face had human eyeballs. And Lisa mentioned about the head looking like a skull. I think that's too convenient. You lose your intern, and yet at the end of the thing, you come across the face, who has human features, in the same location where Henry disappeared. Maybe Undying killed him and then gave the eyes to the face, maybe. I don't know. I think it's so weird that they've got these human features. I mean, it could be that it's not just the eyes. It could be it's actually the head. And the eyeballs have fallen out to photonegative mini. Because we know for a fact that in the creepypasta story, Donald, when the guy picked up the head of Donald, the skull fell out because somebody had actually shoved the skull inside the Donald head. So what it could be is that the head has been shoved inside the face, and that's where you could see the eyeballs because it was only like freshly put in, maybe. And the eyeballs for negative Minnie's probably got a different head or body, but then why was her mouth different? Why did her tongue not match up with photonegative Mickey? We all know for a fact she's negative version. She is indeed. Her colours sort of kind of match, but her tongue should have been a different colour. It shouldn't have been pink. Because when you put it in you turn it using photonegative in the reverse order, she got blue tongue, which doesn't make any sense. Because you shouldn't have a blue tongue. She currently should have had a blue tongue, and then when you turn it in the other colour, it should turn pink, but it wasn't. So it can't be her, a normal tongue. That's not what's meant to be in that suit. That's weird. Oh god, how many people have died recently? Oh god. Okay, then of course there's Jake. Let's check. Has Jake got anything? I'm assuming the reason why Jake won't quit his job is because we know he's from this college or something, isn't he? Like a university thing. It was mentioned in the log, and he was studying like supernatural and stuff, so he was really excited. Just the same way that Lisa and Greg were to finally go into the field. But then when they got to meet the face and everything, it totally threw them because they weren't prepared for it. So he's showing like strong enthusiasm, and he's nosy and intrigued. Maybe he's just not a coward. And if you think about it, possibly what it is with Jake is similar to what Greg said, that he's hoping the intern will mimic what the curiosity of another intern. That because Jake is an intern, it's his first time seeing supernatural things, he's intrigued. And that's why maybe he wants to like go hunting about, exploring all this place. Because he has that enthusiasm. He doesn't have any fear of it yet. Because we notice Jake doesn't leave after the first night at all. He stays through to night 2 and 3. And then, of course, you've got Paris Catherine. He gets more and more intrigued. And then he really wants to impress Greg and Lisa. And really, really wants to help them out with their data. Because again, he's not aware of Henry at any point during any of the phone calls. Greg mentions him briefly, but then decides not to mention it because he probably doesn't want to scare Jake off and have Jake leave. Jake's his only hope at finding Greg, right? Not Greg. His only hope at finding Henry at the moment. There's still so many things left unanswered about Lisa and Greg. Lisa mentions Oswald. Not once did she mention him during her logs. She mentioned the face. And Grace said that she was supposed to document anything she found interesting. Maybe she did document them, but we never got the logs for them. But again, how is she aware the Mickey, four-legged Mickey could see a lot better? She was there in the office when four-legged Mickey came to them. You know, when Greg turned off the cameras. She was present during that log. Was I imagining she was? Lisa definitely doesn't want to go back there. But I guess in a sense she too feels responsible because she's close to Greg. But again, compared to Greg and Lisa, Lisa showed enthusiasm, Greg showed professionalism. So I'm assuming Greg might possibly be the older one maybe of the two. Or it has like a tiny bit of experience maybe. He's been at it longer than Lisa. But again, I'm not sure, because that was indeed their first time out on the field in an actual, proper, scary location, which just happened to result in them losing one of their own. There's still so many things. And the SSA. Now we know from what Greg said that this here, the Supernatural Studies Association, that it's just a small team. It was Greg and Lisa, and Henry was the intern. And then afterwards, Henry disappears, and Greg, who's indeed responsible for Henry, and so was Lisa, are trying to find Henry. Greg absolutely 100% wants to find him. Lisa, on the other hand, I'm guessing she's more concerned with Jake's well-being, possibly. Because she does try to give us as much information as possible so that we don't meet the same fate as Henry. While not giving away too much. I noticed neither of the two mentioned the face. The face was something neither of the two can forget. We know that for a fact. the way their logs were. Lisa was totally breaking down. She was freaking out. She just saw this horrible thing with eyeballs and a human skull. And they didn't dare go back in that area when it clearly was the only place they hadn't gone. They searched everywhere else, but they didn't search where they meant the face was. Meaning Henry was probably in that area. And what's what all the sentences said in this game? Like, I thought you loved me. I don't understand what the heck is going on. I don't understand, hear me. Oh my god, there's so many things going on. But, yeah guys, Daisy was neither confirmed nor denied, so it's possible she is there. But I don't know if she'd be an enemy, or most likely what she'll be is like a cameo. Maybe? Like a non-moving figure. Or like an Easter egg, maybe it just pops up. I don't know. I can't tell you at the moment because not much information has been given out about her. Again, I'm hoping Lisa isn't stuffed inside for negative mini because as far as we know, both Greg and Lisa are back on the mainland because they're waiting for equipment to get through, and then all of a sudden, the last log, it was like all the funding must have ended for them at that time. Either that or they got killed by something. But I'm hoping she's not dead, but it's very likely maybe she's also dead. I'm hoping she's not though. Okay, so how many have we got with human feature? Mini, and of course, the face. Okay. That's 2. And we did have an image of photo negative Mickey with human eyeballs. I don't know if that's important or not. Unless maybe that's the ending screen we'll get if we fail and he KOs us. Maybe that's what that screen is. Because I noticed the head changed shape because a human skull had actually been placed inside it. So maybe my theory is kind of right. Maybe it is the human skulls in there. It's just the eyeballs have fallen out of them. For her, at least. But she's got a tongue, so she's more fresh. If that makes sense. I mean, I could be completely off base. It's just a theory / rumor or idea on Twinkle's part here, so. Anyway, guys, I do have enjoyed this video of FNaTI Treasure Island. Again, there's not much I can bring in at the moment because not much has happened. But, yeah. I mean, we will revisit the demo, but again, I've yet to get Oswald or the face to appear actually in the room with me. In the remastered beta at the moment. So, yeah. Thanks again for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video up on the channel shortly. Remember, guys, if you have any suggestions or anything, let me know. I'm curious to know what you want to see more of, and then I'll bring more of it for you on the channel. Today, of course, we will have Alice in the Country Park, plus Iggy's Funhouse, and much more. Anyway, guys, more bits coming straight up. Bye-bye, guys. See you in a little bit.